Hey everybody, what is today? It's Wednesday. So answering your questions for today, March 25th. Is the barometer project optional? That was the first question. Yes, the barometer project was optional. I just wanted to maybe give you something to do if you were bored that related to what we're doing. Number two, when we finish the lesson, do we have to mark as done on Google Classroom or attach anything? No, you do not have to. If it's just an Amplify lesson, you don't have to do that. Now, there are some lessons like tomorrow where I do actually ask you to answer a couple things on Google Classroom. So it's very important for you to make sure you're watching those videos to get all of the instructions for the lesson. Number three, what if the surface temperature was low and a cold jet stream enters the troposphere? Will this cause snow? Well, I guess that just depends on the difference in temperature and how much energy is actually being transferred out of that air parcel. Because if the surface temperature was low already to begin with, it might not rise very high in the atmosphere. I'm not going to say yes or no 100% of the time, but those are just some things to consider. Number four, do we still need to fill out the vocabulary sheet? No, you don't have to do that. Obviously, there's no way that I'm going to be able to collect that. Would it be helpful for you to? Yeah, sure, why not? It'd be a great study tool. Those are some of the key words that we're using in this unit, so I don't see any reason why you shouldn't do it. Number five, where do I find the energy released on page 84? I couldn't find it in the sim. Well, let's jump to the sim right now. And I've already run a scenario here. And where do I find the energy? Right here, energy transferred out. And you're looking for that number right there. So for us right here, it's 146 megajoules. So that's where you find that in the sim. Oh, look at that. I was looking at lawnmowers, riding lawnmowers. Where am I? Here we go. If we actually did the activity at home, can we answer the questions as they are instead of replacing them with different questions? That's fantastic. I'm happy that you were able to do that. And yes, of course, by all means. So I don't know how to set pressure at parcel and pressure around parcel to create wind that blows toward the parcel. Let's do that right now. Let's go back to our build. And how do I reset this? Let's go regional weather. There we go. Reset it. So I think it starts off like this. So I have pressure around the parcel and I have pressure at the parcel. Now we need wind. We need wind blowing towards the parcel. Wind is air moving from an area of high pressure to an area of low pressure. So I need to make sure that my air parcel is lower pressure than the surrounding air. So let's see, my air parcel right now is low temperature. Pressure around the parcel is also low. So let's make this higher and hey, look at that. We got wind blowing towards our air parcel right here from high pressure to low pressure, just like with energy. Energy moves from high to low. Wind is no different. Pressure differences with air, it's no different. It's always going to go from high pressure to low pressure. If you have a balloon and you blow it up, it's higher pressure inside the balloon. What does that air want to do when you let go? The air wants to go out. It wants to go from high pressure to low pressure. So let's continue. I think I have one more question right here. Do we have to make a barometer? Because I don't have a single thing that is in that video. Yes, this person has to make a barometer. Everyone else you don't have to. It was optional. But this person, you have to find something else in your house that will work. I want you to get creative and try to make something, that'll work. So anyways, those are the questions for today. Make sure you log back on tomorrow, watch the video for the lesson, and I'll answer the rest of your questions tomorrow afternoon.